Understanding that for decades, working families have been struggling, the very rich have been getting richer, and you got billionaires and large corporations that pay in a given year nothing in taxes. Point number one, this bill will substantially raise taxes on the richest people in this country.
Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I hope all of you guys are having a great day. This is your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. By the way, everybody, if you are in support of a fourth stimulus check, then let's get this video to 1,000 likes. Now folks, let's get into the stimulus check information. The top House Democrat overseeing transportation policy is warning that he will reject the Senate infrastructure package, currently under negotiation by a bipartisan group of senators without significant changes. Peter DeFazio is a Democratic representative and a chairman of the House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, and he has a long list of objections to the Senate framework, many of them related to climate provisions that he finds lacking. And he's warning that he just won't rubber stamp a bipartisan Senate agreement and should one materialize without portions of his own transportation proposal being incorporated.
Good morning, everyone. My apologies for being a few minutes late. On my way here, we had the pleasure of visit of Chuck Schumer and his first grandchild, Noah, and Noah looked in at the house and saw the American flag. He got some chocolate at my office, and it was the perfect way to begin because he is the future, and all that we do is about the future. As we speak right now on the floor of the House, we have the Allies bill.
Everybody, Peter DeFazio told reporters in the Capitol, there's a whole lot of problems we have, and we're expressing our concerns, and we want an opportunity to actually negotiate the final bill, not just be handed a Senate bill and say this is it. Senate negotiators have been haggling for weeks over the details of a $1.2 trillion infrastructure framework, which President Biden is hoping to help usher through upper chamber as the first part of his two-track Year 1 economic agenda. Now Chuck Schumer is hoping to light a fire under those talks, and he has scheduled a procedural vote on the bill for Wednesday. The timeline has met resistance from moderate Republican negotiators, but Schumer has so far rejected their pleas for more time to iron out the remaining disagreements. Joe Manchin, a key negotiator, said he supports Schumer's plan to push forward with the Wednesday vote. Joe Manchin said Tuesday evening, we're getting close and we're not that far apart. If the Senate negotiators do find common ground and the bill is able to attract the 10 Republicans to overcome a GOP filibuster, it would then move to the House, where a number of moderate Democrats are hoping to vote on it quickly in order to take a bipartisan victory. So everybody, what are your thoughts on this? Do you believe the Democrats and the Republicans need to stop playing the political games and help out the American people? And who do you think is to blame for holding back our stimulus check? Is it the Republicans or the Democrats? Tell me your thoughts, everybody, in the comment below. I just hope that we'll see President Biden send out the fourth stimulus check as soon as possible, because there are many people across the country that are still in need of financial help. And if you guys agree, then let's get this video to 1,000 likes. Since the American Rescue Plan became law in March, the White House has proposed two packages, the American Jobs Plan and the American Families Plan, neither of which called for more stimulus aid. Now the Automatic Boost to Communities Act proposal was also introduced by Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib and Pramila Jayapal. The ABC Act would provide $2,000 per month to each eligible individual during the payment period, and $1,000 per month to each eligible individual for a year after the payment period ends. The payments will be made via direct deposit if the Treasury has the individual's banking information on file, unless the individual would prefer to have their payment date on a Boost card. The Boost card would be a prepaid debit card that would not be subject to any fees, penalty charges, or usage restrictions. The full amount would be available for immediate withdrawal at any ATM in the country without any usage or withdrawal fees. Individuals who do not have banking information will receive their payments via a Boost card. Everybody, are you in support of a fourth stimulus check? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. As always, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I hope all of you guys have had a great day.
$50,000 a year. We could not only extend the solvency of Social Security for decades to come, which is what we want to do, but we could also provide the resources necessary to expand Social Security benefits. And that is exactly what we should be doing. And that, in fact, is what the American people want us to do. Mr. President, an August 2014 poll by Lake Research Partners asked likely voters if they support the idea of, quote, increasing Social Security benefits.
Create a nation in which the people in the United States can live long, healthy, happy, and productive lives. At the end of the day, that's what we are fighting for. Unfortunately, the issue we are discussing today, as I mentioned, does not get nearly enough attention, but it is surely an ongoing tragedy, something that we need to focus a lot more work on. And that is that here in the wealthiest nation in the history of the world, where we spend far more per capita on healthcare than people in other countries, the truth is that our life expectancy, how long our people live, trails behind many other industrialized countries. And tragically, and the question of today, what we're discussing, is life expectancy in the United States right now for many, many people is in decline. And when we discuss the issue of life expectancy, the real outrage, it seems to me, and this is above and beyond the horrors of the COVID pandemic, is that not all of our society is seeing a decline in life expectancy. What we have seen over the last number of years, again, pre-COVID, is that this declining life expectancy is impacting lower income and working people in a very significant way, people with less education and people who live in rural areas.
Roads and bridges, replacing lead water pipes, delivering high-speed internet to every American, rural and inner city, and taking on the climate crisis with American jobs. And they want us to build back better. They don't know the name necessarily, but they know that they support universal pre-K and 2 years of community college, paid leave, and child care, which is essentially a significant tax cut for working class families, and allowing Medicare to negotiate lower drug costs, which will significantly reduce drug prices across the board for people. And they support asking the wealthiest 1% of Americans and corporate America not to pay more than should, just begin to pay their fair share. Just step up a little bit. The idea that 50 largest corporations in America pay no tax, I think people should be able to be millionaires and billionaires if they have the ideas, but for Lord's sake, the idea, let's start paying your fair share. And third thing is, and by the way, there's overwhelming evidence in the polling data, they support what we're doing is how to pay for these.